At 26,000 feet above the clouds, a deadly storm struck Mount Everest, and one man walked back into the blizzard again and again, to save others. May 10, 1996, a date written in Everest's darkest history. A powerful storm slammed into the mountain, trapping multiple climbing teams high above the death zone. Freezing winds, zero visibility, and thin air turned the world's tallest peak into a graveyard. But amid the chaos, one climber refused to give up. His name was Anatoli Boukreev, a Russian mountaineer whose strength, courage, and selflessness turned disaster into legend. Boukreev wasn't a tourist or an amateur adventurer. He was one of the most accomplished climbers of his time, a man who had already scaled Everest without supplemental oxygen. In 1996, he served as a guide for the Mountain Madness expedition, led by American climber Scott Fisher. As the team began their final push toward the summit, Boukreev warned of the worsening weather. But clients were determined, and so, like a true leader, he climbed with them, into the storm. By afternoon, hurricane-level winds hit the summit ridge. Temperatures dropped below -40°C. Dozens of climbers were stranded, oxygen tanks empty, their minds fading in the thin air. Many couldn't move. Boukreev reached camp safely, exhausted, frostbitten, but alive. Then, through the howling wind, he heard radio calls. "People are missing, they're freezing out there." Without hesitation, he did the unthinkable. He went back up the mountain, alone, in the middle of the night, with no rope and no oxygen. Through blinding snow and deadly cold, Boukreev searched for survivors. He found climbers half buried in ice, dragging them one by one to safety. He carried some, guided others, refusing to rest. By dawn, he had rescued 3 people, an act most thought impossible in those conditions. While many perished in the 1996 disaster, Boukreev's courage saved lives that would have been lost forever. Anatoly Boukreev continued climbing until his death in 1997 on another Himalayan peak. But to those who survived that night, he was more than a climber. He was proof of human strength, discipline, and compassion at the edge of death. He didn't conquer Everest that day. He conquered fear. Every subscriber is not just a number, it's a bond, a connection. Your one subscribe gives new hope to our dream. Please support and be a part of our journey.